Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals scored in the Premier League using my over 20 years coaching experience. Today we're doing Burnley against West Ham, and hopefully you can take something positive from what I'm teaching you. Maybe it's you want to become a better player, a better coach, or maybe you just want to learn something that the idiots on TV aren't going to be telling you. Now I'm going to show you this first little interaction here as Burnley come down and get their first penalty of the game. Now, I can't see how this is a pen in the life of me. It might be from the angles. It can't be from watching it. Watch what this little wee man does. Right, I'm going to have to put my webcam on to show you because I keep poking the screen, pointing at players, and you can't see me. You can't see me poking the players. Right, watch this. He goes around and then he just collapses for some reason. Now I'm going to show you the other angle, and I just think the player just collapses, and the ref gives a pen. I've got no idea why. Tell me in the comments if you know why. Here we go. I'm looking at their feet. Maybe he stood on his foot, but they're all kind of together here, and you can't really take a good picture on it. Oh, and he's fallen over. And if he has, it's way too soft. I mean, let's just go back and look at that ever so slowly, right? I just can't see it. I can't see what he's done here to go down. Here's he going. Look, both feet are there. No, his feet aren't on him, and he just crumbles like I don't know, and he gives away a penalty. That's a penalty, apparently. Yeah, Premier League. Yeah, it's all real. It promise you. Let's have a look at the pen. Yep, it's a pen, and he walks up and he kicks in a goal. Yep, he just kicked in a goal. There you go. It was a pen. Let's have a look at the next goal. Here we are from a loop-up ball from the back. He just kind of smashes it forward. I quite like West Ham as a team. They're not doing bad, neither Villa. They're going to be some hard games for people to play against these later on. You can see this guy receives the ball right in the middle of 4 players, okay? 4 players, 1 unmarked player. There's so many problems with this. So many problems. Right, let's just move this forward. So if you're thinking this right here, right, he's unmarked. So who are you marking? Why are you out wide? Why are you out wide? What's your job out here to do? You could be in here. Like, there's so many problems with these 2 players right now. I don't even know where to start. It's just embarrassing. It's like, well, I'm out here marking nobody, and I'm here trying to keep my... Well, he's not keeping his shape. He's not in line. He's not close enough to his centre-back to protect his centre-back, where he'd want to be about here. There's a gap here. There's a big gap here. I mean, what is this? What is this? What are you doing? It's terrible defending all over. So then as we move this forward, Bosch, now he's gone. Perfect. Right, now you've got... Right. If you're coaching this, the first thing that you do, this guy's on the ball, right? He's pressuring the ball. He can help. He's standing there so no one can run down the line and deal with anything down there, right? Immediately, what this guy needs to do now is tuck in and cover this gap. He needs to forget about the football. His centre-back has overstepped. He comes in and covers and covers that space there. Let's see what happens. Boom. He doesn't recognise it. No, doesn't see that. No, he doesn't stay on the ball. No, he starts running away from the ball again. Look, off he's gone. He's committed. So when the centre-back's committed, he has to stay there. This chap has to stay on the ball because nobody else is goal side. He's the only one that was goal side. Now this guy has to commit. You've got 4 players here defending 1 and they don't know what to do. Look, boom, boom, boom. Now he's come back and gone again. This guy shouldn't be anywhere near the ball. What are you defending, right? Defending the space in front of you. Well, you're not doing anything because the goal isn't over here. It's over here. So you just need to drop and cover this space, like I said originally. You have no clue what you're doing on a football field, mate. None at all. Right. So you've got 3 players hustling. Yeah, good job. You're still marking no one. And what are you waiting for? I don't know what you're doing. And in comes the ball. All of a sudden, do you see this centre-back here? Let's back this up a little bit so you can see. So these guys are getting pulled out, right? If this guy drops back into where I want him, he's able to push on this player. So what I mean by that is as the run goes across him, he doesn't leave his position. He just yells at the next guy, goes, yeah, he's coming, cover him. Okay, cool. They don't do that. He just ends up running with him, ends up opening up a space in the back. This guy's asleep, just like his best mate over here probably. Look at him. He's just absolutely asleep. Ball comes across. Oh, sorry. There's the run that gets it. Come on, completely wrong. It's the run that gets it, not the guy on the back post. It's the run that he doesn't go for. Look, there you go. Bosch. And he gets him right there in the front post. Oh my God, I thought it was going to be a back post, and it was in the front post. How terrible is that? Oh God, it makes even more my point correct about if the guy was covering the space, it wouldn't have got across. 4 players, 1 player, none of them know what they're doing. Terrible defending. Terrible defending. Let's get on to the last goal. Here we go. They're 1v1 out here on the outside. What happened when it was 1 versus 4? Well, they still didn't win. So let's see what they're going to do 1v1. Very, very simple. Receives the ball. Has a little look. He's got his player to beat. He's nice and tight. The problem is he's got so much space on the inside here because this guy's just run over here with this player for some reason. He hasn't stayed close enough to the player with the ball. So, okay. So think of it this way. If I'm coaching you, this is the person putting pressure on the ball. He needs cover here. Why does he need cover? Because this is where the space is. He's irrelevant. Somebody else can do that job. You're the closest one to him, so you back him up there. So you go 2v1 against him. So he can't just knock the ball into space this way or knock the ball into space this way because you can cover left or right and deal with him for him. Not run away doing this because you're not doing anything here. That is not doing absolutely anything at all. So look, see how far away he gets? Now he opens up this space here and all this player now has to do is knock it and run past him. He chooses not to. He knocks it and delivers a cross. If he knocked it, then you see this guy would have been able to pressure the cross, but they don't understand that. Like, the level of lack of understanding in modern football is amazing. It's amazing. Right, so if you look at the back post here, this is what I was thinking about earlier. Porsche, where it comes in, he's just completely run past his man, ghosted him, and he's tapped it in. Overall, their defending is terrible and atrocious, and it comes down to concentration and not understanding where they need to be. If they knew where they needed to be, I think they'd be okay. But they don't even understand the basics of football. Genuinely the basics of football. It's embarrassing. And it's the Premier League. But there we go. I'll see you next time on Cash Yells at Idiots.